Yo, what's up, guys? This is D Brown with Track Hits. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Track Hits. So, I just got finished watching the women's 4x4 at the Paris Olympic Games 2024. Really tremendous leg, guys. For this particular relay, I didn't have any predictions down because I thought it was pretty obvious. We knew that the United States was going to take it. We just didn't know how fast, right? We didn't know who was going to be on the relay. This year, they have the most amount of talent that they've probably ever had for a 4x4. I mean, they had Shamir Little, who's been busting 49 since she touched down into Paris. I don't think she split 50 once. We have, of course, Sydney McLaughlin. We had, Gabby Thomas. We had the athletes that came off of the University of Arkansas 4x4 off of NCAAs. We had the University of Georgia Collegiate that came through. We had the talented Anna Cockrell that could have been an option. We had we had just a tremendous amount of talent that we brought with us that could easily split 50 seconds or faster to do that relay. And for this particular lineup, we had Shamir Little. They passed it off to Sydney McLaughlin-Lavroni. And then you had Gabby Thomas, and then they finished off with Alexis Holmes, who just came off of a PR 49.7. So, I mean, really great relay, really dope to see. I mean, they were 0.1 away from the relay. I feel like they could have probably cleaned it up in a couple of the handoffs. But, I mean, you're talking about Shamir Little splitting 49 on the first leg. You're talking about, which is incredible to really see because she did two heats of the 400-meter mixed relay. She did the prelims of the 4x4 and she did 4 rounds of the 4x4 in different capacities. So it's just like, man, she was in some really good shape. And I think she could have probably did something in the 400-meter hurdles or the open 400-meter dash if she had made the team. That's how deep the United States is. And then we also looking at, her 49 leg and then, passing off to Sydney. She ran like 47.7, which I think is the third or fourth fastest time split ever. The second 47 that we saw this relays next to Femke Bol. After that, we saw Gabby Thomas, who I was surprised to actually see, but I think she's, with her getting the gold medal in the 200 and in the 4x1, it's like, why not? She basically got the Allison Felix treatment, but, a lot more, deserved because of just her stature of who she is as a person off the track and on the track. Why not? She earned it. And then we also have the likes of Alexis Holmes, who, like I said, did really well. She got 6th overall in the 400-meter dash. Probably the deepest field ever. Not probably, the deepest field ever for the 400. Everybody going 48, and she split 48 and some change. Gabby split 49. So, I mean, 3:15.27, and the world record is 3:15.17. They were this close. They definitely had the talent to do it. It was really dope to see. So, shout out to them. For second, going into it, I had Great Britain kind of sticking their nose in it. They have a lot of talented women, and Amber Anning from University of Arkansas. She's a great finisher. You've of course had one of the twins that do the 400 and 400-meter hurdles. You also had they had a couple great athletes that are just really great finishers, with the 400, especially the 4x4, especially on this relay and this talent level. You can't just be one of those young ladies who just pushes out for 300 and then kind of dies. I think the Netherlands were really smart and strategic with putting Lieke Klaver on the first leg instead of having her in the mixed part of the relay because she has a very consistent, 400, around 49.50. So having her on the relay probably wouldn't be the best. The Netherlands also had a young lady who ran the 400 as well. So, I mean, between Lieke Klaver and the open 400, and then they had another athlete in the 400, I think 400-meter hurdles, next to Femke Bol. They had another 400-meter hurdle. They had another 400-meter athlete or 400-meter hurdle athlete that was actually in the open events that made the final. So they had just a lot of talent to pull from. It's not just the two mega stars of Femke Bol and Lieke Klaver to finish that 400. So, like I said, really quality race. I think the biggest surprise was that Jamaica didn't finish. I don't know what happened. It looks like they dropped the baton, or the baton got dropped when that girl from Ireland went past Jamaica on the second leg. So truly unfortunate, especially considering that the third and fourth leg of that Jamaica relay is their last Olympics, so they weren't able to finish it for their country. which is unfortunate. Jamaica's going through a lot right now. Hopefully they put the right people in charge, because I heard a lot of stuff is going on in the background. But yeah, guys, that's just my 2 cents. Definitely a quality race, especially coming back from last year where Alexis Holmes kind of took off too early and they got disqualified. So really dope to see that they got it right this time. Yeah, guys, this is just my little bit of a recap and feedback and just what I saw. This is D Brown with Trackers. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.